In the biblical narrative, the relationship between David and Jonathan is often cited as an example of deep and loyal friendship. However, some argue that what existed between them was something much more significant and complex. The account of David and Jonathan, mainly narrated in the first book of Samuel, is enigmatic and fascinating, raising questions about the nature of their relationship that go beyond the traditional interpretation of friendship. From their first encounter, there are signs of an extraordinary connection. In 1 Samuel 18:1, it describes how the soul of Jonathan was knit with the soul of David, a phrase denoting a deep union. This type of language is not incidental in the Scriptures. It is used to express bonds that transcend mere friendship. Additionally, in verse 3, it mentions that Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as his own soul. This covenant, sealed with symbolic gifts like his robe, sword, and bow, 1 Samuel 18:4, carries significant cultural and emotional weight. In the biblical context, such actions often reflect a relationship of deep commitment and loyalty. The account becomes even more intriguing in 1 Samuel 20, where Jonathan and David secretly meet in the field to discuss the threat to David's life from King Saul. In this meeting, Jonathan expresses his anguish and deep love for David in a way that suggests something beyond mere friendship. David and Jonathan make a solemn covenant in the name of the Lord, and they part with an emotion described as they wept together, 1 Samuel 20:41. The intensity of their farewell and the fact that both weep together reflects an emotional connection that is rare in the biblical narrative among friends. In the context of the cultural and social relationships of the time, the deep bond between David and Jonathan challenges conventional interpretations. In Hebrew culture, relationships between men were valued and could include levels of commitment and affection that sometimes transcended the boundaries of traditional friendship. The absence of an explicit romantic description of their relationship does not rule out the possibility that their connection might have been understood in that way in their time. To fully understand the nature of their relationship, it is crucial to consider David's words in 2 Samuel 1:26, when he expresses his grief over Jonathan's death by saying, "Your love to me was more wonderful than the love of women." This verse reveals a significant comparison, in which David views Jonathan's love as surpassing the love he has experienced with women. This statement not only underscores the depth of his affection, but also suggests a relationship that might have included romantic or emotional elements beyond the bounds of platonic friendship. Examining these biblical texts through a broader lens, one can infer that the relationship between David and Jonathan might have been more than friendship. The intensity of their bond and the way their interactions are described invite a reconsideration of the nature of their relationship. Although the Bible does not provide an explicit description of the romantic nature of their relationship, the details of their connection, the language used, and David's profound sorrow at Jonathan's loss open the door to more diverse and complex interpretations of what their relationship truly meant in the cultural context of the time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and of course, share your thoughts in the comments. Together, we can build a strong and positive community. Thank you for joining us on this journey of growth and transformation. See you in the next video.